football. We took it to the playoffs. Collinsville, white and purple, yeah, we are the K-Hawks. I said the K-Hawks. The school of champions, we laugh a lot, we rap a lot. I'm asked to be an Indian again. I'm telling them that Collinsville is where it's at. So when we on the field of court, they better be aware of that. They scared of that. Of course, look at the ceiling. What up, Mr. Floyd? Yeah, it's Collinsville. And yes, I'm glad to say that I'm a K-Hawk. I'm about to graduate. Yeah, you know what it is. Collinsville High School, a champions. Yeah, screaming that's us. And when we on top, boy, quit fussing. All around my town, everything is white and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple. We shut it down for the school and the sports team. White and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple.
White and purple, yeah, I know you see it. You see the chaos and you tell yourself you wanna be it. I go to CHS, so I am a champ. I ran this game so long I'm starting to get a stomach cramp. Class of 1, 2, but we're number 1. Shout out to all my juniors, yeah, you know we get it done. White and purple, you already know. It's little easy peasy and that boy lay low.
Yeah, you know what it is. Collinsville High School, a champions. Yeah, screaming that's us. And when we on top, boy, quit fussing. All around my town, everything is white and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple. We shut it down for the school and the sports team. White and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple.
I'm about my white and purple, Scarface and DJ Screw. We on the peak of the mountain, best at what we do. Yeah, we the champs, homie, but we ain't selling shoes. These boys bleeding purple, call us the cheapest crew. They don't gotta do it big, cause I don't play with sports. I play my cards right. Now a good report. When Dub 12 comes, it's time to roll off. I'm in the back cause everybody rolling with me. K-Hawks.
Yeah, you know what it is.
All the freshmen, sophomores,
High school, like champions.
yeah, they know what it is.
All around my town, everything is
White and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple.
we shut it down for the school and the sports team.
White and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple.
Yeah, you know what it is. Collinsville High School, a champions. Yeah, screaming that's us. And when we on top, boy, quit fussing. All around my town, everything is white and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple. We shut it down for the school and the sports team. White and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple.
And a very good evening, everyone, and welcome to Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium here at Collinsville High School. Glad that you're with us on a chilly Monday night. We have some girls basketball coming up for you as we feature your Collinsville K-Hawks taking on the Triad Lady Knights. And again, my name is Todd Duke. Glad you're with us as we welcome you into the pregame program brought to you by Chiropractic Works in Collinsville, owned and operated by Dr. Chris McCluskey. He and his crew are focused on helping as many people as possible live high-quality lives all through chiropractic care and wellness. Visit Dr. McCluskey at Chiropractic Works in Collinsville, 410 Regency Center. That is just off of the Beltline Road in Collinsville. Give them a call at 618-343-3602 or online, chiropracticworkscollinsville.com. Before we get you ready for this varsity matchup, we can tell you what's already transpired here this evening as your freshman Lady K-Hawk team beat the freshman team from Triad 30-25, and the JV game just ended, and your JV Lady K-Hawks are 5-0 on the year after a 36-29 win over Triad as sophomore Diaria Spears led the way with 8 points. Very low-scoring game. Matter of fact, third quarter saw Collinsville outscore Triad 4-3 in that third quarter. It did open up just a little bit more in the fourth quarter as Collinsville scored 10 points and Triad scored 12, so Triad actually outscored Collinsville in that fourth and final quarter, but Collinsville holds on to win 36-29. Let's get you ready for this varsity matchup between Collinsville and Triad. K-Hawks come into this contest 6-3. They are 3-0 in Southwestern Conference play, and as of right now, that ties them for first place in the Southwestern Conference with Alton. That's right. Collinsville and Alton sit at the top of the Southwestern Conference right now, not Edwardsville and O'Fallon. Colin Moore is in his third year as Collinsville's head coach, and he brings with him a record of 25-33 into this contest. Triad, they are just 1-7 this year. That ties them, they're 1-2 in the Mississippi Valley Conference. 1-7 overall. That conference mark has them tied for 5th place. Right now, Highland and Civic Memorial sit atop of the Mississippi Valley Conference with perfect 3-0 records. Triad, they're coached by Josh Hunt. He is in his 6th year as the head coach for Triad and has 83 wins and 51 losses. Collinsville comes into this contest averaging 49 points a game, while Triad's giving up 44 points a game. Triad comes in averaging 33 points a game, but Collinsville is giving up 41.9 points per game. As we stick with Collinsville, after losing their first 3 games of the Nashville Thanksgiving tournament, Lady Kahawks have won 5 straight, including 3 straight Southwestern Conference wins. Collinsville off of a successful game in the Southern Illinois Classic, a 62-35 win over Springfield Southeast Saturday at Lindenwood University's Belleville campus. Talisha Gilmore had a double-double, 19 points, 16 rebounds. Megan Jansen with 15 points in that contest, and Ella Guerrero had 12 for the Lady Kahawks. Eliana Reinhart had 11 rebounds to go along with Gilmore's 16, so a pretty good 1-2 punch underneath the boards. Lady Knights, they lost 4 straight to open the season, 3 at the Columbia Tip-Off Classic, and then to East St. Louis before picking up their lone win thus far, a 55-48 home victory over Mississippi Valley Conference foe Jerseyville. Triad, since that win on November 28th, winless in December thus far, 3 straight losses versus Waterloo, Freeburg, and Civic Memorial. The Freeburg and CM game, those were on the road. Had a chance just a little while ago to catch up with Collinsville Lady Kahawk head coach Colin Moore. We will pass that conversation on to you next as the Chiropractic Works pregame show continues here on the Kahawk Sports Network.
My name is Rayshawn Taylor, collegiate basketball player at SIUE. At the end of January, I had an ACL injury. I've been searching for ways to come back as best as I can after the construction. Dr. Chris introduced me to the soft wave machine. I'm gonna be honest, at first I was kind of scared because I didn't want it to shock me and hurt me too bad. And I had heard something about it and I did my research on it, and it turns out it didn't actually hurt. It just was a good pain. It just finding where it hurts to promote the healing, and that's exactly what it did. I've actually had this surgery before. This time I feel like I'm back on my feet quicker, much faster. I'm much stronger than I was up to this point last time. And honestly, I feel like I could play right now. I'm excited to get back on the court. Thankful that Dr. Chris introduced me to this.
Mike's Automotive in Collinsville is a T3 certified tire dealer and so much more. Sure, Mike's Automotive has tires. They can also help with making sure your entire vehicle is road ready, from belts and hoses to preventative maintenance like oil changes and tire rotation. Plus a lot more than that. Mike's Automotive has 3 locations to choose from. Mike's Automotive in St. Louis and Millstadt, and Mike's Automotive in Collinsville at 1150 St. Louis Road, just blocks from the high school. Or call Mike's Automotive at 618-345-0611. Mike's Automotive in Collinsville. First National Bank of Waterloo, with over 100 years serving the Metro East. Visit First National Bank of Waterloo at their Maryville or Collinsville locations for all of your banking, mortgage, and lending needs. Why? Super low closing costs, low construction loan rates, and they do so much to support our local communities. When you need a loan, call the Collinsville team at First National Bank of Waterloo at 618-345-1121. Or visit their Maryville or Collinsville locations or online at fnbwaterloo.bank. First National Bank of Waterloo, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. Collinsville Barbecue Supply, home of Code 3 Spices, is first responder owned by proud Kahok alums. Located at 302 East Main Street, Collinsville Barbecue Supply is one-of-a-kind barbecue headquarters that focuses on everything barbecue and cooking, providing the best American-made barbecue grills, in-person class instruction, smokers, rubs, sauces, accessories, and cooking expertise from professional barbecue experts, including an in-house chef and pit master. Code 3 Spices provides award-winning rubs and sauces that support our nation's first responder and military organizations that focus on providing aid to the fallen, suicide prevention, and PTSD awareness. Stop by and see the guys at Collinsville Barbecue Supply for all of your cooking and grilling needs. Collinsville Barbecue Supply, home of the 4-time World Championship Patriot Sauce. Learn more about their products and mission in giving back to those who serve at collinsvillebarbecue.com.
The Ortho Gold TRT tissue regeneration machine is revolutionary new technology. It's known as a shockwave machine. In the hospital setting, it's lithotripsy. The machine looks sort of like an ultrasound head, but it's much different technology. It drives sound waves into tissue at 3,500 miles an hour. It's a 3 to 5 minute non-invasive treatment. This is revolutionary technology. It's great for acute, which means, injured tissue. New injuries per se, also chronic conditions. We have many people who have canceled knee replacements and shoulder replacements and treated lots of plantar fasciitis, foot, ankle problems. Overall, the OrthoGold TRT soft wave machine is revolutionary technology. We've been very excited to bring it to our practice, and we've already helped a tremendous amount of people with it, and we're looking forward to helping a lot more.
And we welcome you back into the Chiropractic Works pregame show here on the Kahok Sports Network. We're back at Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium. Little girls basketball for you as Collinsville gets ready to take on Triad in a non-conference showdown here. And joining us now, Colin Moore, Collinsville's head coach. Coach, 6-3 start to the year. Same as last year after 9 games, as luck would have it. So tell me your thoughts. Last year's team versus this year's team. Are we seeing improvements? You seeing this team getting better than last year's team?
Yeah, I think I'm pretty happy with it. Some other girls are stepping up and doing some different things. With Jenna being injured, not playing all her minutes the past couple games, it was nice to see Ellie Reinhardt, a sophomore, step in there. Carson, Lily, a lot of the underclassmen really step in and just doing a little bit more. Not necessarily having to score, but just be willing to be more of a threat on offense, just be more of a basketball player. And then Megan's just kind of doing her thing. So, I mean, seeing her succeed with Felicia and then Ella on the side, it's kind of made things easy. They kind of know what to expect. They're starting to work a little bit better together. We just hope they continue to work hard throughout the year.
How much of a sweat did the girls break out during that East St. Louis game?
That was one I know they wanted to play. It just kind of is what it is. Those are always fun matchups going on there. They just different type of atmosphere down there. So we'll get to play them again sometime. We'll see.
All right, let's go to the next game that you actually did play. Tell us about the win against Springfield Southeast at Lindenwood on Saturday.
That was a neat experience, just playing a team that we normally don't play. I know there was a girl on their team who grew up in Collinsville, just naturally moved to Springfield. So a lot of our girls were pretty hyped up to play against her. We just came out and played well in the beginning of the game. And once you get up, 15, 20 points with no shot clock, you can kind of just do what you want. And it was nice to see them finally just play with a lead the right way for once.
Talisha Gilmore had a double-double in that game, but more in a moment on her. Fellow sophomore, Eliana Reinhardt, is proving herself a pretty good rebounder. She had 11 in that game.
Yeah, she's one of the most aggressive kids we have. I always tell the girls if we were going to line up and run full speed at each other, she'd be the last one I'd want to run at full speed because she won't back down from anything. So we're hoping she keeps to improve and we're looking for her to play big minutes varsity this year and moving forward in the future.
All right, let's get back to Talisha and her double-double, because not only did she get that in that game, that is what she's averaging this year.
It's pretty impressive, being also that she still has so much room to improve as a basketball player, and just to see how much she's gotten better in 1 year, it'll be crazy to see how much better she gets in the next 2 years too as well. But she does everything for us on the boards, and she kind of starts the offense by getting all the rebounds.
And at the free throw line, what an improvement.
Yeah, she gets very embarrassed when she misses shots. So being that she knew she was going to shoot a lot of free throws, she definitely wanted to improve on that, and she did.
I was looking at the entire St. Louis metropolitan area on the STLday.com and looking at the top 20 on each of those lists. Gilmore and Megan Jansen, 15 and 16 in the top 20 in scoring. Gilmore with 114, Jansen with 114.
Yeah, they're both doing what I thought they would do. Felicia's scoring maybe a little more than I thought she would, but with not playing a few games with Jenna, she definitely stepped up her scoring. But she's the type of kid that can average 10 a game, points and rebounds. And then Megan seems to score a lot in the first half, and then she just becomes the true point guard self in the second half and tries to get everybody else involved. So I kind of wish some games she would just say, I'm going to keep scoring, but she's a good teammate.
Yeah, and proof to that pudding is the assist. She's number 4 in the whole metropolitan area in assists.
Yeah, and she always tells me that she would have more if all the girls would make all their layups. So she definitely holds them accountable for that. But Megan is a great basketball player. She's fun to watch.
All right, Triad, very young coming into this year. They have 2 seniors, a junior, and the rest of them are sophomores and freshmen. So a little bit of a rebuilding process for Triad after a pretty good year last year.
Yeah, they graduated a lot of seniors. It's kind of similar to us the past couple of years, playing a bunch of young kids. So I know what they're going to play 1-2-2. They're going to work hard, and they're all going to do the right thing. So it'll be a good game regardless of what the score is. It's always fun to play. You know, Springfield was kind of the up and run and gun team, and now we're going to play a more disciplined team. So it's kind of fun to see how we react to both of those.
All right, so what do you want to see out of your girls tonight?
Make sure we're working on getting the ball inside and just handling the pressure a little bit. And we just got to keep rebounding well. If we rebound well, we'll be successful.
Thanks for the visit, Coach. Good luck.
Appreciate it. Thanks.
Colin Moore, your Collinsville Kahok head coach. We'll take a break here on the Chiropractic Works pregame show. When we come back, we'll throw the starters for both sides your way and opening tip-off. All that and more coming up on the Kahok Sports Network.
The Ortho Gold TRT tissue regeneration machine is revolutionary new technology. It's known as a shockwave machine. In the hospital setting, it's lithotripsy. The machine looks sort of like an ultrasound head, but it's much different technology. It drives sound waves into tissue at 3,500 miles an hour. It's a 3 to 5 minute non-invasive treatment. This is revolutionary technology. It's great for acute, which means, injured tissue. New injuries per se, also chronic conditions. We have many people who have canceled knee replacements and shoulder replacements and treated lots of plantar fasciitis, foot, ankle problems. Overall, the OrthoGold TRT soft wave machine is revolutionary technology. We've been very excited to bring it to our practice, and we've already helped a tremendous amount of people with it, and we're looking forward to helping a lot more.
Keep your ride shiny and clean with Extreme Details Vehicle Detailing in Collinsville. Owner Jay Merkel and his crew at Extreme Details believe in the value of community and in helping their community hold the value of their vehicles with a sharp-looking, clean ride that you and your community can be proud of. Extreme Details can handle any job, whether you drive a small car, an SUV, or even a bus or RV. No job is too big or too small at Extreme Details. Extreme Details offers scratch and oxidation removal, no matter what you drive: cars, trucks, motorcycles, boats, and more. Plus, Extreme Details can handle fleet vehicles for you and your company. Call Jay and the gang at Extreme Details at 618-977-1224. Check for periodic specials on the Extreme Details Facebook page. Put the shine in your ride with Extreme Details, 618-977-1224. Are you looking to update the appeal of your home's interior? Look no further than Hayden Interiors, LLC. Hayden Interiors, LLC is owned and operated by former Kahok graduate Nick Hayden. Hayden Interiors, LLC will help you get that new look that you want for your home. Flooring, baseboards, doorways, as well as interior renovations or interior additions, kitchen, living room, bedroom, hallways, basements, stairways. Let Hayden Interior LLC help you find the look that you want. Call Nick Hayden today at Hayden Interiors LLC, 618-772-6790 for your free estimate. Hayden Interiors LLC, on budget, on time, every time. That's Hayden Interiors LLC. Call Nick at 618-772-6790. Todd Duke here, proud member of the Collinsville Educational Assistants Association. Whether you call us teachers' aides, paraprofessionals, or educational assistants, it all comes down to one thing: taking care of students. More importantly, your student. Yes, we are there for the teachers, and we help them in any way possible. But our goals are in line with our teachers in that we want to see our students succeed at not only being a student, but well beyond that as we ready them for the world outside of the classroom. We are Union Strong. We are Kahok Strong. We strive to help students reach their potential. We are the Collinsville Educational Assistants Association. Go Kahawks! And once again, we welcome you back to Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium here at Collinsville High School, getting you ready for this contest between your Lady Kahawks and the Lady Knights of Triad. And we will begin there with the starting lineup for Triad. You will find on the floor McKenna Whitman, a 5'8" sophomore. Sam Hartoin, a 5'8" senior. Savannah Hildebrand, a 5'8" sophomore. Delaney Hess, a 6'1" sophomore, and Maddie Hunt, a 5'3" junior. For Collinsville on the floor, Megan Jansen, the 5'5" senior, Ella Guerrero, the 5'5" junior, Katie Bardwell, the 5'9" junior, Talisha Gilmore, the 6'1" sophomore, and Jenna Scheller, the 6'3" senior. My name is Todd Duke. Glad that you're with us, and let's say hello to former Lady Kahok head coach Lori Billy. How are you, Coach?
I'm good. How are you, Todd?
Fantastic. You ready for the holiday season?
I'm getting ready.
You're getting ready, so
Yes.
that means you still have some shopping to do.
I might have a little shopping to do.
Yeah. Well, good luck with that. Hopefully it's online because going out in public is like
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah. I don't go very far anymore.
All right, we're about ready to go. Collinsville in the white uniforms. They have purple over the shoulders. And their numbers on the backs and front are in purple with the word Kahok written across the fronts of their jerseys. Triad, they're here in their black uniforms, trimmed in red. Numbers are bordered in red. And in bold red, they have the word Triad written across the fronts of their jerseys. And we are underway. Here comes Megan Jansen. She crosses the midcourt logo, gives it up to Bardwell. Back over to Jansen. Jansen all the way over into the corner for Guerrero, who's trying to thread the needle and find Gilmore under their low post. That's knocked out of bounds by Triad, so Collinsville will get to keep it and inbound from underneath of their own basket. Quickly done, and it turns into 2 points for Jenna Scheller.
Very nice. Good position for Jenna, and she was able to go up and finish, and that was a good little inbound play.
We're only a little bit into this contest, just about 30 seconds. Over here in the corner, it goes to Whittem, and it's a turnover. Collinsville will take it back the other way. Here comes Megan Jansen. She crosses from one side to the other side, bounces it in the corner for Guerrero. Guerrero, no look pass to Scheller. Turn around off the glass. Good for two more.
Very nice. Yeah, good look inside. Good position. They made kind of split that defense right there. That's what they got to do.
Didn't take Coach Hunt long to call a timeout, did it?
No, it did not. He didn't like what he saw.
No. Well, we're going to go figure it out ourselves, and we'll be back in just a moment right here on the Kahok Sports Network.
Looking to buy a new home or sell your current home? Trust the Blaylock Group of eXp Realty with all of your real estate needs. The real estate market is hot right now, and you can trust the years of experience the Blaylock Group brings to the table. The Blaylock Group can help you find your dream home, or they can help you get top dollar for your current home. Give Peyton or Emily Blaylock a call today at the Blaylock Group of eXp Realty, 618-780-4622. That's 618-780-4622. The Blaylock Group of eXp Realty.
Well, that 30-second timeout was more like 15 seconds. We're already underway. Triad has the ball. They trail 4-0 after a very quick timeout by head coach Josh Hunt. And Triad trying to figure out a way to get that first bucket of the game. And here's a shot, no good. Misses everything, so not even a rebound. And that's going to be another turnover, though, as it travels across the top of the backboard and out the other side. So 2 turnovers for Triad, no points. And Collinsville will see if they can make it a 6 or 7-0 contest. Here is Megan Jansen. Gets a cross-court pass from Guerrero. She'll send it over to the far wing for, Bardwell, but Bardwell throws that one away. Collinsville's first turnover of this game. Here comes Triad. They bring the ball up. Over into the far corner it goes for Whittem, and Whittem takes the three-point shot. No good. Rebound. That belongs to Talisha Gilmore and Collinsville. Here is Jansen. Right-hand dribble. Cuts into the perimeter. Kicks it into the corner for Guerrero. Guerrero will come away from the end of the Triad bench, and she'll throw it up, and Talisha Gilmore gets it next off the glass. Good for 2 more.
It's going to be interesting to see how Triad handles they're in the zone, and they don't have a lot in the backcourt to stop us, so it'll be interesting to see what they do to change that up.
Well, they're already bringing Andy Green off the bench. The 5'7" sophomore is stripped off her warm-up jersey, and she's ready to check in at the next opportunity. Across the court it goes to Whittem, and almost thrown away, but back at midcourt, taken there by Hunt, and at the top of the key, it's picked off again by Collinsville. Here comes Jansen. A rolling pass over to Guerrero, tries to dump it off underneath to Scheller, who was all alone underneath of the glass, but it never made it to her.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that foul was either. I think I missed it, but
It's going to go against Gilmore. I didn't even see her down there.
not sure.
So Gilmore picks up the first foul of this game, and Andy Green, as I mentioned, does come into the contest. And here come the Triad Knights and Maddie Hunt at midcourt. She'll give it up now for Whittem. Over here on this near side sideline for Hildebrand. Back over to Whittem, free throw line and back to the other side. Triad, they'll play hot potato for a while and take a three-point shot again. That one rattles but won't fall. Rebound belongs to Jenna Scheller this time for Collinsville. Kahawks bring the ball up. Here is Guerrero to Talisha, and off the glass a little bit too hard that time for Gilmore. And the rebound belongs to Triad, and they'll bring it back up. Here comes Green. Over onto the far side in front of the Kahawk batch. Green gets it back and then gives it up now for Whittem. To the free throw line it goes for Hartoin. Back to the top of the key. Here is another three-point shot, and that's 3 misses now from beyond the three-point stripe for Triad, and Collinsville's gotten every single rebound, and now we're going to have a foul as Whittem tripped up Jansen as she came across the line.
Riding her hip pretty hard there. Yeah, again, you know, a good idea down here. Defensively, we're sitting in a zone and making them move it on the outside until they prove they can beat us from the outside. I think it's a good strategy.
Delaney Hess checks back into the game. She didn't stay on the bench very long. Taking her place on the bench is Whittem as Collinsville goes back to work. Here is Bardwell, deep out on that right wing, left wing. And inside, trying to work it once again to Scheller, but that's knocked out of bounds. Collinsville will again, under their own basket, inbound the ball.
That's a great idea, but we've got to have a little better angle, and the ball's got to get higher. Jenna's tall enough to get the ball up to her.
Here is Guerrero, a one-hand pass to Scheller, all the way across the court it goes, and then back out to the top of the key. Here is a whistle. Foul coming up. Looks like it's going to go against Green. These guys called a lot of fouls during that JV game.
Sometimes it's easy to get a little ticky-tacky in those games.
Here is Megan Jansen for 2. Her first 2 points of this game. Collinsville is up 8-0. We're almost halfway through quarter number 1, and Triad is yet to score. Bardwell tried to steal that ball but couldn't stay in bounds and then threw it back in and almost took Jansen's head off.
Yeah, well, she had the right idea. She just didn't realize her player was sitting right there.
I tell you what, Hunt's shuffling girls in and out of here like a hockey game.
Right.
Wholesale line changes going on here.
That's what it is.
Yeah. Trying to find the right combination, I guess he is. Hunt, she has the ball out front now to Hartoin. Back over to Hunt from this left wing. Hunt takes it into the slot between the top of the key and the midcourt logo. And has the big old purple C on it. Over into the far side corner it goes to Whittem. Back out front. And a little move around Jansen. Shot no good, and the rebound is on the ground, picked up by Triad. Knights trying to stay with it. Over here into the corner it goes to Hess. Hess will send it back up to the free throw line for Hartoin. Hartoin drives, and there's the first bucket of this game for Triad. It belongs to Sam Hartoin, and Collinsville has a 6-point lead. 3:25 to play here in this first quarter. Here is Talisha Gilmore all the way back out to the midcourt stripe for Jansen in front of the scorer's table. Jansen, right-hand dribble, switches over to the left, backs up, slows down. Moves forward into the paint, hop, skip, and a jump. Good for 2.
Yeah, that is just a patent move for her. She's so good at that.
Triad trying to answer. 3 minutes to go here in this first quarter. Over here on this near sideline, Hildebrand gives it back up now for Hartoin, or excuse me, that is Hunt. Hunt back over to Hildebrand. They'll play catch for a while. Top of the key, thought she was going to go for 3 from there. There's a shot from inside the perimeter off the high glass. The bank is open for Hartoin.
It was definitely open.
4 points for her, 4 points for her team. 10-4 is our score. Here is Guerrero. Shoves it across the line and then over to Bardwell on the right wing. Back over to Guerrero. 3 free throw line shot, no good. Rebound belongs to Scheller. She'll try to put it back up and in. She uses that high glass and now has 6 points.
That's what I'm talking about. We got to get the ball inside to her. That she can handle any of them inside. They're pretty tiny. We got to use the inside.
Scheller missed a couple of games with a injury, but nice to see her back in there. There's a long shot, another 3-point shot missed. 2-point answer goes in, and count the whistle as well, and the basket, and a +1 coming up here for Hildebrand. Gilmore picks up her second foul. So Gilmore will head to the bench. Carson Mode will come in, giving a break to Bardwell and Scheller as well. Emma Rabashewski is into the contest, and Elia Reinhardt, the 5'9 sophomore who picked up 11 rebounds in that win Saturday. At the free throw line, Hildebrand, she is 0 for 3. Now she's got one. I don't know. It says 3-0.
Oops.
Yeah.
Somebody got something wrong.
Yeah, the
Oh, wow.
nice.
Yeah. Great move. Great turn.
Yeah.
She was really off balance there, but
They don't
got
have
it to
any.
go in.
They don't have percentages under the free throw category on that STL stat sheet I printed out.
For Triad, they don't?
Yeah, and everybody's got 9-0, 7-0, 3-0, 8-0, 3-0. That's under their free throws. I don't get that, so I'm not going to use free throws anymore, apparently, for Triad. Over here on this left wing, into the left corner, it goes for Hess. All the way out front now for Hildebrand. And a bounce pass in front of the Kahok bench. That's almost picked off, and now oh man, people falling all over the place here. Here is Guerrero. She couldn't get the pass, and Triad gets it once again. They'll bring it back up. Collinsville had that ball for maybe 2 seconds before they turned it back over again.
I thought for sure they'd call that kick.
Green over here for Hildebrand. Back out front for Green. To the free throw line, trying to find some room is Hartoin. Back out we go, and thought about the three, kicking it back out top of the key. Here comes the three. That one rolls and falls in for Andy Green, and that's a first three-pointer out of 5 shots from three-point land made by Triad. All of a sudden, it's a 4-point game. Here's Jansen. Jansen slows everything down, gets it over to Rabashevsky, back over to Jansen. Jansen way out by the half-court stripe, 35 seconds to go in this first quarter. Here's Jansen, bounce pass to Mode, back to Jansen. They'll play catch for a while.
Yeah, run the clock. It's
Yeah.
on your side right now.
Well, you're gonna leave me that far open. I'll take a three-point shot, but the first three-point shot taken tonight by Collinsville is a miss. Rebound belongs to Triad. They get it up here on the wing to Green. Green takes it back out front now to Hildebrand, and back over here to Green. Hildebrand with it again. Free throw line for Hartoin. Triad does a lot of passing around the perimeter and not a lot of shooting at the basket until they launch these big three-point shots, and there's another one.
Wow.
That comes right at the end of the quarter, and just like that, it's a one-point game. 14-13 after 1 quarter of play. We're back in just a moment here on the Kahok Sports Network.
Projects in and around your home can be daunting and overwhelming. Take the stress out of those projects and let AW Indoor and Outdoor Solutions do all the heavy lifting. Former Kahok Adam Welly can help knock those projects off your list. From framing drywall, painting, and stair work inside to deck work, hardscapes, and concrete and retaining wall construction outside your home, including power washing and brush removal. Whatever the task, AW Indoor and Outdoor Solutions can help. Call Adam Welly for a free estimate at AW Indoor and Outdoor Solutions, 314-252-8010. That's 314-252-8010.
Back at Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium, Todd Duke and Coach Lori Billy with you. Dave Wilhelm from the Belleville News-Democrat chiming in with a hello, as is our esteemed mayor's wife, Diane Miller. Hello to Todd and Lori.
Hello, hello.
And Zach Roseman probably has the right idea here. He says those are free throws made by Triad's players. They just don't have attempts.
Yes, they don't have the full stats.
Yeah, not a full stat sheet going on there. Each team has 2 fouls. Each team has points in the teens. Collinsville has 14. Knights have 13. Knights with the ball. We're just underway here in this second quarter. Over here into the corner it goes to Whittem. Back over in front of Collinsville's bench to Hess. And then Hess will send it back out to the midcourt stripe. These numbers that are just bordered are hard to see.
Yes, they are.
Used to be at the Belleville News-Democrat, Dave Wilhelm.
Yes,
Now
he
with the
did.
St. Louis Post-Dispatch.
Dave is with the Post-Dispatch. He's a good guy.
Oh, yeah.
Very good guy.
They,
Hope you have a Merry Christmas, Dave.
Yeah. I'm sure we'll see him here at the Prairie Farms basketball tournament.
Yes, we will.
During that 3-day period. A travel by Triad will give the Kahawks back the ball.
You mentioned the numbers. It was always a nightmare trying to scout from film when you couldn't see the numbers.
Yeah.
Because they're like that.
Well, it'd be a lot better if they were white, but, you know, I mean, I know that's not a Triad color, but at least make them all red instead of just bordered.
Exactly.
Here's a shot by Scheller. Scheller now with 8 points.
They're just going to have to keep feeding her the ball. There's no answer for them underneath.
No, we outsized them big time.
Yeah, absolutely.
16-13 in favor of Collinsville. 7:10 left to play. Here's a shot from the paint for Triad. No good. Scheller with the rebound for Collinsville. Kahawks bring it back up, running that offense. Here's Megan Jansen all the way over to Guerrero. Guerrero in the far side, make that the near side corner. And back over to Jansen, who gives to Rabashevsky. Rabashevsky in the corner it goes. Long pass. And back to Rabashevsky, top of the key. It'll go back to Guerrero. Guerrero underhands, trying to feed Scheller, but Triad read that one the whole way and stepped right in front of Scheller and picked that one off. Third turnover for Collinsville. Bounce pass in front of the Kahawk bench. Whittem sends it all the way back out front now for Green. Green, again, watched closely there by Rabashevsky. Back over to Whittem. And then they'll slow it down, and they slowed it down too much. Collinsville picks off that pass, and the Kahawks will try to return the favor here. Here is Jansen. Comes into the paint, takes an off-balance shot, nothing but net.
Like I said, that's just natural for her. They let her do that. She's going to score a ton, and I'm good with it.
Jansen and Scheller now with 8 points apiece. Here's Triad trying to answer. Here is Hess. She'll drive baseline, no room to move. She traveled and got away with it.
She sure did.
Here is Whittem. Whittem will launch a three-point shot. High arc, hits the fat part of the iron, comes down, and Triad picks up their own rebound. Into the corner it goes, and out of the corner it goes, and that's another turnover for the Knights. Collinsville will get the ball back with 5:49 left to play here in quarter number 2.
I'd really like to see us get some high post action. We get the ball up in that high post and then look low. It's going to be really tough for Triad.
Lots of player changes going on here for Triad and Collinsville as Bardwell and Gilmore check back in. Lily Carlisle in for Collinsville for the first time tonight. And Carlisle with her hands on the ball. Dribbles once, picks it up and gives it back to Jansen. Free throw line for Scheller, back over to Carlisle. One bounce again for Carlisle. Into the corner it goes for Bardwell. Gilmore left all alone at the baseline. You can't do that to Talisha.
Nope, great ball movement. That's how you're going to beat a zone every single time. Keep that ball moving and look inside. Good job.
30-second timeout. We'll take a timeout just that long as well. Back in just a moment on the Kahawk Sports Network. Old Herald Brewery and Distillery in Collinsville produces their own spirits and beer on site right at the restaurant. Pair that with some of the most unique menu items around the entire metro area, and you can see why they are such a hit. They can handle you and your family, or they can handle you and your group. Throw in the occasional live entertainment, and you can see why Old Herald Brewery and Distillery is a must-stop destination in Collinsville. Old Herald Brewery and Distillery, 115 East Clay Street in Collinsville, 618-855-8027, or online at oldheraldbrewing.com. Back here at Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium, Todd Duke and former Lady Kahawk head coach Lori Billy. Three-point shot, man. You take enough of them, eventually they're going to fall, right?
Right. They've hit the last, 4?
Yeah.
They weren't hitting anything, and then they hit that.
Yeah. 20-16, 4-point lead for Collinsville. Here is Bardwell out front for Carlisle. Back out to Bardwell. Bardwell picks it up over into the corner for Reinhardt. Reinhardt, one dribble and kicks it back out front now for Bardwell. We had to go chase it all the way back at the midcourt stripe. To Jansen, across the way for Carlisle, over to Reinhardt. Collinsville getting the ball around the perimeter, and no one wants to take a three-point shot, and Collinsville turns the ball over. They tried to force something that wasn't there.
You're right, Todd, and we got to be able to shoot from the outside. You got to be able to shoot from the outside and then kick the ball inside.
Yeah, normally the girls are not afraid to take three-point shots.
No, they're hesitant tonight.
Hunt all the way around the perimeter as Triad does the same thing, only they have already launched 9 three-point shots. Here comes number 10. That one rings off the fat part of the iron, and out of bounds it goes. That is the 7th turnover for Triad. Guerrero checks back in. Gilmore as well. Carlisle goes to the bench, as does Reinhardt. Inbound pass will come right underneath where Coach Billy and I are hanging out. Over to Guerrero, Megan Jansen. Jansen back with it. Now to Guerrero in the corner. To Gilmore. Baseline. One bounce, throws it back outside. Three-point shot for Jansen. That was right on the money, but just a little bit too far. Bardwell with the rebound, throws it up, can't get it to go in. And the next rebound belongs to Triad.
That's what we need. We need that inside-outside game, and hopefully they'll start dropping.
Another rebound there for Jenna Scheller. She'll throw it up to Guerrero. Guerrero starts moving forward. Top of the key to Bardwell in the corner. Back out onto the left wing, Guerrero bluffs the move. Free throw line shot good. And Ella Guerrero on the board for the first time tonight.
Again, great move. Penetrates that zone, and she had a wide open shot, or she had Jenna standing right there on the block.
Yeah. Got out of the way of that Triad player and created some room, and there's another three-point shot. Man, oh man. Erica Boyce off the bench makes her voice heard, and she picks up another three-point play, and we have another timeout. Back in just a moment on the Kahok Sports Network.
The Junior Service Club of Collinsville has been a proud supporter of KahokSports.com and the Kahok Sports Network from day one. Since 1934, the Junior Service Club of Collinsville has been providing women in the community an opportunity to make a difference with fundraisers and projects, all that go towards helping the needy in Collinsville. If you would like any information on any event sponsored by the Collinsville Junior Service Club, head to Facebook, type in Collinsville Junior Service Club, and then click on the Event tab. We thank the Collinsville Junior Service Club for their continued support of the Kahok Sports Network and KahokSports.com.
Back here at Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium, these 30-second timeouts are like 10 to 12 seconds long.
We need to teach them
I
how
know.
to count.
Somebody's down there hitting the button early. There's a three-point shot from Collinsville, and that one doesn't fall, but the rebound stays with Collinsville. Here is Jansen. Gives it up to Bardwell across the way for Guerrero. Guerrero back out front for Bardwell. Over to Guerrero, and trying to force it inside once again to Gilmore, and Collinsville is turning the ball over left and right, trying to force those things in there, and that one turns into 2 points for Boyce, and just like that, it's a one-point game again.
Yeah, we gotta get back. We were trying to chase, and we need to be able to sprint back a little better than that.
Basketball is a game of adjustments. You got to make up adjustments on the fly.
Sure is.
There's Jansen. Over to Bardwell. Back out front for Jansen. Jansen back to Bardwell. And underneath, Scheller, and good for two.
Good ball movement there. Again, they worked and worked until they got what they wanted inside. And they just can't handle Jenna. Get her the ball and let her score about 40.
Yeah, there you go. I'm game for that.
Yeah.
Scheller up to 10 already. She's the first one to hit double digits. We're
Good
under
read.
2 minutes to go. Here is Jansen with a nice read as intercepted and high off the glass, just too high. And we have a foul in the process, though, so Jansen will go to the free throw line, and Triad will pick up their third foul.
Good hesitation on her part there. She kind of pulled up, and they backed off, and she was able to attack the basket.
To the free throw line, Megan Jansen, 30 of 40 this year. And the first one's good.
It's one thing you can count on from Megan. She's gonna be solid at the line.
Mode and Rabashevsky check back in. Gilmore and Bardwell to the bench. As Jansen looks to make it 2 for 2 from the charity stripe here, and she falls a little short on that one. As we are under 2 minutes to go. Here comes Triad, and Hunt sends the ball over to Hildebrandt. Hildebrandt skirts that line and throws it in front of the Kahok bench. And another one over here onto this left wing into the left corner. Here comes another three-point try. That one swoops all the way around the rim and then knocked out of bounds by Triad.
I couldn't tell, but it looked like we might have been trying to go man there a little bit. Saw Ella follow, and I'm not sure that's not a terrible idea at this point. The way they're hitting threes.
Yeah. The way they started hitting threes, they were 0 for their first 5.
Right. Let's go back to that. Interesting 1-2-2. Look at the top of the zone there.
Jansen, left wing, into the left corner for Mode. Back out front for Jansen, who gives to Rabashevsky, who throws it into the corner for Guerrero. All these girls are open for three-point shots for a brief second, and then they get closed in upon. Here's Jansen.
Yeah, it closes.
To Guerrero, Rabashevsky, she's wide open for 3. That hits the rim. And the rebound belongs to Triad. They bring it up, and a dribble off the glass, and onto the board for the first time is Whittem, and Collinsville has a 2-point lead as we're under a minute to go here in this first half. Here is Megan Jansen. Jansen inside the perimeter, but just barely for Scheller. Over in the far side corner for Mode. Back out front for Guerrero. Guerrero, free throw line, high, off the glass, good for 2.
That shot's amazing. It just looks like it's floating off her fingertips, and in it goes.
Yeah, I'm expecting it to swish, and it ends up hitting off the high glass. 30 seconds to play here in this first half. Here is Triad trying to get one more bucket before they go to the locker room. over here on this near side left wing. Giving the ball up now to Hartoin. Hartoin cuts across the top of the key. Gives it up. Over in front of the Kahok bench, it's Whittem again. Whittem back out front. Now over onto the wing. Here comes another three-point shot. That one rattles but won't fall. Rabashewski. She picks up the rebound for Collinsville, and the Kahawks bring it up. They've got 5 seconds. Here's Guerrero down to 3. Down to Jansen for 3. Oh! Almost.
Had eyes. Oh, that would have been big.
It sure would have. That is the way the first half comes to a close. Collinsville up 27-23 as we welcome you in now to the Woods Basement Systems halftime show. All things basementy. Woods Basement System been doing their thing since 1986. Give them a call at their Collinsville headquarters, 618-708-4055. We'll add up some stats, wait for some halftime scores, and we'll be back to give those to you in just a moment on the Kahok Sports Network.
Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. Jason Regg, your Collinsville Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this. That's why Jason Regg is a proud sponsor of your Collinsville Kahawks on the Kahok Sports Network. For all of your investment needs, see Jason Regg at his Edward Jones office at 1008 Vandalia Street in Collinsville, or call Jason at 618-344-0252 or visit edwardjones.com. Edward Jones, member SIPC. Calling all sports fans. Looking for a great place to watch the game with your crew? Look no further than the Lucky Fox Sports Bar in Caseyville. The Lucky Fox shows Collinsville Kahawk sports on the big screen, plus UFC fights, boxing, Cardinals and Blues, and all of the NFL games with the NFL ticket and enough TVs that you'll be sure to find the game you want. And the food? How about Taco Tuesdays, Wing Wednesdays, plus burgers, sandwiches, pizza, steak, and more, including great drink specials and the coldest brew in town. And don't forget to try your luck at the Lucky Fox Gaming Room. Dine in and catch a game, or order carryout with the Lucky Fox. The Lucky Fox Sports Bar, 1101 Caseyville Road, right across the street from Kahawk Stadium. Open daily at 11 a.m. Check out the Lucky Fox Facebook page for daily specials. The Lucky Fox, 618-855-9500.
I couldn't ask for a better agent, for a better company in a disaster where you have no idea where to start.
I learned that there's not a given in life. It takes a team. There's people that are going to watch out for us and that care.
It's been pretty stressful. Once we saw Lori and got our plan, it's
like a huge weight lifted.
In Collinsville, call Scott Allen at 618-346-1500.
Chapman Trucking, LLC. Chapman Trucking is a local Collinsville business owned and operated by 1994 Collinsville graduate Christy Chapman. With over 10 years of experience, Chapman Trucking, LLC can take care of all of the heavy lifting when it comes to hauling aggregate materials such as sand, driveway rock, dirt, boulders, and more. That includes getting your heavy work equipment to your work site where it needs to be. Give Christy a call for a free estimate at Chapman Trucking, LLC, 618-960-9346 or online at chapmantruckingllc.net.
Lakeside Roofing in Collinsville. Let the professionals at Lakeside Roofing protect your most important investment, your home or business. Have the elements taken a toll on your roof system? Notice a leaking roof? Maybe it's time for a free roof inspection. Regular maintenance can extend the life of your roofing system by 10 years or more. Lakeside Roofing is your winning team for commercial and residential roofing systems. Lakeside's all-star professionals have installed, repaired, and maintained hundreds of roofs on both sides of the river. Call Lakeside Roofing today at 618-344-2800 or 314-241-5253 or online at lakesideroofing.com. Lakeside Roofing, celebrating 50 years of serving the metro area. Choose experience, choose Lakeside. Looking for a little bite to eat in a nice, friendly establishment before heading out to a game? Look no further than Elsie's Pub in Caseyville, just blocks from Collinsville High School LC's Pub is the pub of choice for Kahok fans, before, after, or even during Kahok games. LC's Pub features a wide variety of traditional bar food like burgers and fries, chicken wings and chicken strips, appetizers like pepper jack mac and cheese bites, fried pickles, and green beans. Plus they have salads, fish, shrimp, and more. LC's Pub also features an outdoor patio, a gaming room, weekly poker tournaments, and a pool table, plus enough TVs for all the sports fans. And LC's Pub shows Kahok games live as well as Blues and Cardinals games. LC's Pub, 605 North Main Street in Caseyville, right across the intersection from All Pro Tees. Call for carry-out orders at 618-855-9007 and on Facebook at LC's Pub. LC's Pub, Kahok fans' pub of choice.
And we welcome you back into the Woods Basement Systems halftime show. Collinsville leading 27-23 over the Triad Knights at halftime. And here's a look at your first half stats. Leading scorer in this one thus far is Jenna Scheller. She has 10 points. Right behind her is Megan Jansen with 9 points. Ella Guerrero and Talisha Gilmore both have 4 points. Leading scorer for Triad is Savannah Hildebrand with her 6 points. Erica Boyce off the bench with 5 points. 4 points belongs to Sam Hartoin. 3 points each for Delaney Hess and Andy Green, and then 2 points for McKenna Whittam. Rest of your numbers look like this. Collinsville out rebounding Triad 9-7. Cahoks have turned the ball over 4 times. Triad has turned it over 7 times. From the free throw lines, Collinsville is 1 of 2. While Triad is 1 for 1, and all kinds of three-pointers being launched here. But Collinsville is 0 for 5 in the three-point shots, while Triad is 4 of 13. Take a look at some of your scores that we have for you coming in. Alton over Civic Memorial, 34-14 at halftime. Also a halftime score. Mater Dei over Highland, 28-21. Mascoutah over Freeburg at halftime by 1, 23-22. And a final from the Jabot tournament. It is a JV score. Waterloo down New Athens by a score of 45-30. That's going to do it for the Woods Basement Systems halftime show. For all things basementy, get a hold of Woods Basement Systems at their Collinsville headquarters. 618-708-4055. Second half action, that'll be coming your way next on the Kahok Sports Network.
The people of Illinois welcome you. The folks in Collinsville, Illinois, well, they want you to stick around for a while and enjoy the sights, the fun, the food, and of course, the Collinsville Kahawks. The city of Collinsville is a proud supporter of the Collinsville Unit 10 School District. So welcome to Collinsville. Come on over, catch a Kahawks game, or enjoy some of the new places to eat, shop, and have fun. There's plenty to do for the young and the young at heart. Enjoy Christmas at the Collins House during the holidays, tunes at Bloom in the warm summer months, and more. There's plenty to do in Collinsville, so come on over for a bit. The folks in Collinsville would love to see you. For more information, go to www.collinsville.org.
Lottie's Cafe, Collinsville's hidden gem. Lottie's Cafe offers food, cocktails, and gaming in a great atmosphere highlighted by fast and friendly service. Lottie's Cafe also offers a unique menu that features soups and salads, sandwiches and paninis, pizza and flatbreads, appetizers and desserts, as well as breakfast. That's right, we said breakfast. Unique breakfast items such as a breakfast stromboli, a breakfast BLT, and breakfast burritos. Lottie's also offers creative cocktails, a wine bar, the coldest beer around, and a video gaming area for those 21 and older. And don't forget the Lottie's Cafe gift certificates. Lottie's Cafe, Collinsville's hidden gem. Check them out online at lottiescafe.com, on Facebook, or in person in the Strip next to the Walmart Neighborhood Market. Or call Lottie's Cafe at 618-223-8256. Lottie's Cafe, Collinsville's hidden gem.
The Times-Tribune, Madison County's longest-running leading independent newspaper. The Times-Tribune covers Troy, Collinsville, Maryville, and all the villages and communities of Madison County. from area city halls to sports, including the Collinsville Kahawks and Unit 10 District News. The Times-Tribune covers that and more. The Times-Tribune is a weekly hometown newspaper published every Thursday, and a one-year subscription is only $40 for the printed and online editions. For more information, call the Times-Tribune at 618-667-3111, online at timestribunenews.com, or follow them on Facebook at Times-Tribune. Collinsville High School alumni Stacy Lauenstein, CHS class of 91, Lisa Bassetto, Sarah Sulke, and Tracy Limp, CHS class of 94, Tony Geisen, CHS class of 96, and Kevin Robinson, CHS class of 99, want to wish all of our Kahawks a great year. We look forward to cheering you on and supporting you. Work hard on the court and the field, as well as in the classroom. Remember, once a Kahawk, always a Kahawk. Hashtag Kahawk Family.
Once again, welcome back to Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium. Todd Duke and former Lady Kahawk head coach Lori Billy here. We're underway in the second half. Collinsville in control of the ball, and they lead by 4. Here is Jansen. She bluffs the 3, throws it into the corner for Guerrero. Underneath, Scheller, turn around, yeah, and good for 2. More of that, please.
Yes, please. Like I said, lots of good ball movement. Get that ball inside to her and let her go to work.
Collinsville had a 1-point lead after 1, and they outscored Triad 13-10 in that second quarter, so that gave them their 4-point lead, which is now a 6-point lead. Another 3-point shot coming from Triad, no good. Rebound belongs to Collinsville. They bring it back up. Here is Bardwell. Over here to this near side corner for Guerrero. She's double teamed, has to get out of there, and she does so to Bardwell. And then back over to Guerrero. In baseline, Gilmore off the glass, no good. Scheller with the rebound off the glass, good for 2 more.
Very nice. Yeah, much better penetrating inside. That's a good move by Ella. Dumped it off to Talisha. She, missed a simple shot, which happens, but right there was with the rebound.
And speaking of rebound, Collinsville pulls another one down after a miss there by Whittam. And here is Collinsville. Over to Guerrero for 3. Oh, that one just missed. Collinsville pulls down the rebound, but we have a foul coming up on that rebound. They call that one.
They called it on Triad.
Wow. I guess a little bumping down there between Gilmore and somebody, and that somebody apparently was Hildebrand.
Yeah, they got tied up. And
yeah, here is Scheller. Oh, that one's a little short, and this rebound belongs to Triad. They bring it up.
Uh-oh.
And here comes Hartoin, and another 3-point shot. That one misses everything.
We'll take that. I like it. We've stepped out into a man. Make him beat us.
6:26 left to play in quarter number 3, 31-23, Collinsville with the lead. Kahawks are looking for win number 6 in a row. Here is Guerrero. Guerrero gives it up to Gilmore. Gilmore back to Guerrero. Guerrero over on the left wing. Trying to get around her defender. Does so with a pass to Scheller, but that's knocked away, and then Collinsville will give it or get it right back. Exchange of turnovers there, and Kahawks back in the offensive side of things.
Yeah, dribbled that right off her foot, and we'll take it.
Here's Guerrero once again. She's kind of taken over quarterbacking here the second half. Over to Bardwell. Bardwell back to Guerrero, into the corner now for Jansen. Back out to Guerrero. Ella, one-arm shovel pass over to Bardwell. Top of the key, she has that ball knocked back into her hands and gives to Guerrero, bounces it into the paint to Scheller, but Scheller wasn't really ready for it. Bardwell kicks it back out now for Guerrero. Guerrero back into the perimeter, bounce pass over to Megan Jansen. Jansen slows things down a bit, has that left-hand dribble, fires it back over to Guerrero, deep out on the left wing. 5:25 to play here in quarter number 3. 31-23, Collinsville looking to extend that lead. Here is a little pop and drop from about 5 feet out. Nicely done there by Megan Jansen.
Kid is just solid. She's fun to watch.
Timeout called by Triad. This one's going to be a full timeout. How much you want to bet it's like 30 seconds?
I was going to give it 20, but okay, we'll give it 30.
Back in a moment on the Kahok Sports Network.
Do you have a big land improvement project that requires some outside help? Call Petroff Trucking Company. The Petroff companies have been shaping the metro area since 1975. Family owned and operated, Petroff Trucking Company can do the job and do it right. hauling, excavating, and grading. They do that and more. Petroff Companies also has roll-off dumpster rentals. They also specialize in dirt and rock sales. Petroff Trucking Company can help you develop your land for your needs. Petroff Trucking Company. Check out their website, petrofftrucking.com, or give them a call, 618-797-6100. Petroff Trucking Company, shaping the metro area since 1975.
Todd Duke, Lori Billy back with you from Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium. Kahawks are up 33-23. They had a 1-point lead after 1, 4-point lead after 2, and now have extended that to a 10-point lead here as we are approaching the midway point of quarter number 3.
I'd like to see us get up a good 20 points on them. Get comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Which is possible, for sure.
Triad had a good team last year. They just graduated a bunch of seniors. And
Triad is always solid.
Yeah, they
always solid. Good shooters.
They beat Collinsville last year, and they had 3 girls into double-digit points in that game, but all 3 of them graduated.
They're going to be good. They're going to be well coached, and they're going to be able to shoot. So you got to play.
Triad with the ball over onto the wing. That is Boyce. That's Hunt. Into the corner it goes. Couldn't tell you who has it.
She does.
Can't see the numbers, man, especially all the way down there now. A rebound belongs to Triad. They'll bring it back over to this side, and it's picked up by Guerrero. Collinsville brings it back up. Guerrero slows down when she got into the perimeter. Gives to Bardwell. Bardwell has room. Into the paint. Takes a shot, but it's too short. Rebound belongs to Triad. Good idea. Just didn't get enough of it up there.
Right.
Onto the wing. 3-point shot. That one's a little bit short, and right to Talisha Gilmore it goes. As the 3-point shots just keep on coming down from Triad. That is their 16th 3-point shot in this game, but they've only made 4. Over here to Gilmore. Gilmore into Jenna Scheller. Now she's left all alone. That's an easy bucket.
That's a great idea. Put her in that short corner and let us do the work. Get the ball to Talisha in the short corner, and pretty much opens up that box down low.
12-point lead for Collinsville halfway through quarter number 3. Here's another 3-point shot. They're going to make them sooner or later. I mean, that's the amount of shots they take, you're going to make some of them.
Yeah. We're not taking enough, and they're taking too many.
Way. Yeah, why don't we take some of those from them? Here is Jansen. Nice pass over to Scheller. Free throw line. She has the height. Why not?
Great shot.
Scheller now with 18 points in this game. As Triad looking for an answer. They bring it back up. Here is Hildebrand. Hildebrand over into the corner and back to Hildebrand. And now to Hartoin, I think. I'm not sure. Yep, that's Hartoin. Over on the far. Here's another 3-point rainbow shot. That one strings all the way across the rim, and it's picked up by Jansen. Collinsville, they'll bring it back up court. Here is Megan. Megan Jansen cuts in. No look pass. Gilmore has all kinds of time. Takes the shot, but it's a little too strong. And the rebound belongs to Triad. Knights bring it back up. Here's Hunt. Hunt over to the far side for Whittam. Whittam with a big 3-point. And not only are they 3-point shots, they're like these big arching rainbow shots.
Takes them a while to come down.
Yeah, they do.
Bring in rain.
And a timeout called by Coach Moore and Collinsville this time. So we'll step aside as well, and we'll be back here with you in just a moment on the Kahok Sports Network.
Plumbing or electrical problems? Is your AC or heater on the fritz? There are dozens of companies out there, but do you really know who you're letting in your home? Trust Tiger. Our technicians are clean-cut, drug-free, and background checked. What other company can make this bold statement? Our 24-hour emergency service will ensure your plumbing, heating, AC, and electric are up and running no matter what time of day it is. Schedule your appointment today. Tiger Plumbing, Heating, Air Conditioning, and Electrical Services. We earn our stripes every day.
Back here at Collinsville High School, Coach Moore didn't like something that he saw. I'm not sure what it was, but he called a timeout immediately.
Be interesting to see what they run here. They got.
See if they change anything up.
Yeah.
There's Rabashevsky out to Jansen, who gives it up to Guerrero. Over. See, they took my advice, and Jansen has the pigtails while Guerrero has the ponytail, so now I can kind of tell them apart.
Now you can tell them apart,
yeah. 3-point shot misses there for Collinsville, but they do end up with their own rebound in the paint. Megan Jansen.
I'll tell you what, Megan and Ella get to that spot, and you can pretty much guarantee.
There's another 3-point rainbow by Triad. And Erica Boyce has 2 3-pointers to her credit now. Here is Guerrero, tried a no-look pass into Scheller, who was coming up the outside of the lane, but that was picked off by Triad, and here comes Hartoin. Hartoin on the wing, being bothered by Rabashevsky. Gives the ball up now for Green, who brings it out front for Hunt. Hunt over on the far side. Here's another. Would you believe me if I told you another 3-point shot was on the way?
I would, and I just saw it, and it's bringing back memories of our game against Highland when they couldn't miss. They shot it from the parking lot and made it.
Yeah, well, Triad, they're missing a lot. They're trying their hearts out from 3-point land, but they are missing a lot.
Yeah, well, that's okay. Let them keep missing.
Yeah. Collinsville ends up with the ball, and a cross-court pass goes to Lily Carlisle. Carlisle at the line, gives it to Rabashevsky. No-look pass for Jansen. I thought it was going to be overthrown. Here's a 3-point shot that didn't fall in, and the rebound belongs to Collinsville. Back out to Jansen. Jansen will throw it all the way into the corner for Carlisle. Into the perimeter. A little 8-foot shot good for the young sophomore Lily Carlisle, who's on the board for the first time tonight.
That is so good to see her be able to take that kind of a shot. That's confidence right there, and I'm really, really happy for her.
I thought there was going to be another 3-point shot coming, but that was a travel instead. And
we'll take the travel.
Yeah, that's the 12th turnover by Triad as Jenna Scheller checks back in. I didn't even have enough time to tell you that Eliana Reinhardt was in the game, but she's not anymore.
He put her in and put her at the high post, put her at the free throw line, and that's a good strategy to get that spot opened up and see what we can get out of it.
Rabashevsky gets it over to Scheller, who kicks it outside now for Guerrero. She does a nice little head fake, comes in, couldn't finish the shot though, and that one, the rebound will belong to Triad. As we are under a minute to go here in quarter number 3, here's Hartoin. Hartoin kicks it into the corner. Guess what? Ooh!
Whoa.
Ooh!
That's a first.
Rabashevsky with a big old smile on her face as she gets that block. Might be the first and only one of her career.
I think it shocked her. That's awesome. Good for you, Emma.
Triad will get to keep it. And Carlisle guarding that inbound pass in front of the Triad bench, but it comes out to Hartoin. Hartoin slowly with the right-hand dribble. Gives it up now for Whittam. Whittam into the sideline. Yeah, she stepped out of bounds. I saw that back of her heel.
She sure did.
That was Erica Boyce. That back heel hit that purple line, and that is a turnover for sure. Rabashevsky will set the inbound as Scheller comes back in.
And Guerrero.
Yeah. Now to Megan Jansen, who gets triple team. Somebody's got to be open. Here's Guerrero, and she tries to throw it up underneath for Scheller, but that one's picked off before it even got about 2 inches out of the hands of Guerrero.
Yeah, she's struggling with getting that pass up over her head and good angle to get it to Jenna.
There is Whittam with a little reverse layup. Good for the 5'8 sophomore, her 4th point in this game. 10-point lead for Collinsville. Final 10 seconds, and they throw the ball away. Triad gets it back for the last shot now. Over onto the wing.
Think it's going to be a 3?
Into the corner. I'm going to bet it's going to be a miss at the buzzer. And we will head to quarter number 4 with Collinsville up 41-31. Back in a moment here on the Kahok Sports Network.
Brady Pest and Termite Management in Caseyville. Brady Pest and Termite Management is your local pest control source. The Midwest offers its fair share of pest problems, and Brady Pest and Termite Management is up to the challenge. Whether it's pesky rodents in the cold winter months or ants, spiders, and other pests in the warm months, Brady Pest and Termite is your solution. And termites? Brady Pest is tops in the Metro East in termite management. Do you have unwanted pests? Then call the best. Brady Pest and Termite Management in Caseyville. Call 343-1790 or on Facebook at Brady Pest and Termite. Pack Mail of Collinsville. Locally owned and operated by Ryan Combs. Pack Mail can ship anything, anywhere. They treat you like a neighbor because, well, you are a neighbor. Pack Mail offers shipping materials and containers, private mailboxes, as well as climate-controlled self-storage. Visit Pack Mail at 407 Beltline Road in Collinsville. Online, WeShipStLouis.com or call Pack Mail at 346-4884.
Back at Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium, Todd Duke and the coach, Lori Billy, with you for this girls' game between Collinsville and Triad. Right now, Collinsville with a 10-point lead. They outscored Triad 14-8 in that third quarter, and their biggest lead, well, I think they've been at 10 once before, but they've now matched it. And Triad, they'll try to answer here in this fourth quarter, trailing by 10. Knights with it. Into the corner it goes. Guess what? Here comes another three-point shot, and that one hits the mark for Hartoin, her first three-point shot made in this game. And it brings Triad back to within 7 real quick. Here's Guerrero, near side sideline. She gets double teamed, gives it up for Jansen. Back to Guerrero. She'll launch her own three, and that one rattles but won't fall. Collinsville 0 for 9 now from the three-point stripe. Here's Whittem. Outside it goes, and they thought about that three. You know they did.
Absolutely.
Listen, the coach says, hey, whenever you're out at the perimeter and shoot it, that's another block. And then a foul is going to be handed out to Jenna Scheller. That'll be her second. That is only the 4th foul in this game for Collinsville. Matter of fact, Triad only has 4 in the whole game, too.
That's not what we thought it was going to be like coming in.
Not after that JV game, man. They were handing out fouls like it was Halloween candy.
I think they get so many per night, and
Yeah.
they use most of them.
They got a quota?
Yes.
Yeah. And a travel.
That's a travel, yeah.
That is the 14th turnover for Triad in this game. Collinsville, see if they can turn that into some points. Here comes Guerrero.
See how we handle the pressure here.
Oh, well, not very well.
Yeah.
Just turned it right back over to him. Not that there was any pressure coming. That was just mishandled pass.
It's the thought of the pressure sometimes.
Yep.
They got to just settle down and take care of it.
Reinhardt comes back in. She's got hair about as long as my leg.
She does.
To me, that would just get in the way.
Our numbers are brighter, though, so you can look at
Yeah,
the front.
I know who she is, though.
Yeah.
She's got the longest hair on the team.
She does.
When she comes in, I know it. Outside the perimeter again, another three-point shot. That one won't fall, and Gilmore is there with the rebound for Collinsville. Here are the Kahawks, and they almost threw that one away. Scheller, luckily she had that height. Little hip check, knocked one of the girls down.
I think that was totally unintentional. It
Yeah.
just kind of happened.
Yeah. Guerrero has it right at the edge of the scorer's table, out to Jansen. Over to Guerrero. Guerrero. Scheller. Gilmore. Guerrero, free throw line. Dumps it back off to Gilmore, who gives it up to Guerrero. Guerrero on the left wing. Back to Megan Jansen. Here's another three from Guerrero.
There we go.
Finally, somebody hits a three-pointer.
Take the lid off.
It took the 10th try for it to fall in, but Collinsville reinstates that 10-point lead, at least for now. Big, high, arcing three-point shot. Rebound belongs to Triad. That's one thing they have not done. They have not rebounded their own three-point shots very well.
I'd like to know what the how many twos do they have? How many two-point shots do they have?
Shots, I don't know. I can tell you how many they made.
How many have they made? How many twos?
6.
Wow.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 three-point shots. They have more three-point
Yes,
shots made than
yeah.
2. Here come the Kahawks, and Scheller over the line to Jansen. Jansen trying to get around. Oh, there's a kick ball.
That's a kick.
Yeah, that's a kick.
That would be a kick.
Carson Mode will check back into the game. And to Guerrero. Or excuse me, Jansen.
Jansen, yeah.
Over to Mode. Mode. Back to, I thought she was going to shoot that ball. She does a bluff job so well.
She really does.
Out to Mode again. Mode, top of the key. Skirts that line and gives it up now for Jansen. Jansen, left-hand dribble, gives it up to Guerrero. Back over to Jansen. Coach Billy over here trying to direct traffic.
I'm trying, Todd. They're not paying attention to
No,
my
they are
directions.
not.
Yikes. I'll tell you what, that lane's wide open if we'll just look.
Yeah. 5 minutes to go here in this fourth quarter, 44-34. Collinsville still out front by 10. Triad brings it across the line. Over on that deep left wing. And a dribble and a drive. Now they dump it off into the corner. Cutting through the paint. No good. Not a lot of room there. Collinsville knows how to cut off that room. That's why Triad's shooting all these threes.
Right.
Bounce pass. Comes outside of the perimeter now to Hunt. Shot. Good. Now we're even. seven two-pointers and 7 3-pointers for Triad. Here comes Collinsville. Here's Guerrero in front of her coach. Over to this side now for Jansen. Jansen dribbles with that right, now the left, and takes a shot, won't get it to go. Scheller with the rebound, and good on the putback. Plus, she'll go to the line for a bonus.
Stayed right with it, kept the ball above her head, went right back up. That a girl. That's what we call a bounce putback.
Bounce putback. Second personal foul for Andy Green. To the free throw line, Jenna Scheller, 12 of 16 this year from the charity stripe. And she misses.
Ooh, good job.
Rebound belongs to Collinsville. Kahawks going back to work. Over to Reinhardt. Gilmore off the glass. Strong move for 2. Gilmore now up to 6 points as we are halfway through quarter number 4. Triad, they bring the ball back up. Here is Hunt. On the outside of the perimeter, it stays for Triad. A little dribble and a drive from one wing to the other wing, and now into the perimeter, and a lost ball off of, Gilmore. And Triad will keep it.
They just have no answer for us inside. That's just it.
Inbound pass comes over to the near side wing. Into the corner it goes, and back outside. Another 3-point shot. That one hits and then rolls across that fat part of the iron, and the rebound belongs to Collinsville. Jayhawks bring the ball back up. And here is Jansen. She gets fouled. No, she traveled.
That
could have been called either way.
Yeah, she didn't have control of the ball. Number one, I thought she had a pretty good step inside, but
timeout called by the Triad Knights. We'll step aside for 60 seconds. Back in a moment on the Kahok Sports Network.
At Visionary Wealth Advisors, we empower you to see your future before it's your future. To create your inheritance. To build your vision. To anticipate the known and unknown. And to find potential in both. And build new dawns. Visionary Wealth Advisors.
Visit Brad Keene at his Collinsville office at 106 North Clinton or call 618-467-8420.
Todd Duke, Lori Billy back with you from Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium here at Collinsville High School. Glad that you're with us on a Monday evening. Got a full week for you this week. The only night we don't have a game is Wednesday. Boys basketball tomorrow. Got some hockey for you on Thursday. And on the road for some boys basketball at O'Fallon on Friday to end our week. Get to go check out the new RP Lumber Center for a hockey game on Thursday. Looking forward to a new facility. Into the corner it goes, and guess what? Here comes another 3-point shot. That one went high off the glass, and it's going to stay in the possession of Triad. 3:19 left to play here in quarter number 4. 48-36, Collinsville up by 12. And another 3-pointer on the way. That one's good. Maddie Hunt collects her second 3-pointer of this contest, 48-39. Here is Jansen, nice behind the back dribble. They call it a carry. I didn't agree. How do you carry the ball when you're doing it behind the back?
Well,
I know you can, but
yeah, if it hung up on her back, I could. It's hard to see from up here.
11th turnover there for Collinsville as Triad with the ball once again, thinking about another 3-point shot, I'm guessing. Out to the perimeter it goes. Over into the corner it goes for Whittem. Whittem bounces it to the front now for Hildebrand, and she will travel and give the ball back to Collinsville. Devin Davis and Trey Swaggart up here visiting with us. Nice to see the boys. 48-39, Collinsville with the lead. 2:50 left to play here in this fourth quarter. Here is Bardwell. Bardwell to Gilmore. Gilmore, and a travel by Gilmore will give the ball right back to Triad. They just want to keep on throwing turnovers left and right here.
Picked her feet up a little bit there. That's just, sophomores, that's just part of the learning process. They just got to figure that out and make adjustments. Get her right back up on top.
Reinhardt comes in. Scheller goes out. Here comes Triad. They bring the ball across the line in the form of Hunt. on to the left wing. One dribble, and back to Hunt. Hunt dribbles into the perimeter. No room to move. Back outside we go. 2:25 to play here in this fourth quarter. Now to Hildebrand. Hildebrand, she'll throw it over into the corner as well. Collinsville starting to cut off some of the lanes on the outside, keeping these 3 shots to a minimum, but that one rattles but won't fall in, and Triad living off the 3-point shots, but not really because they're just not making enough of them. 2:11 to go here in this fourth quarter. Collinsville has never trailed in this game. Inside the perimeter it goes, back into that near side corner and out to the right wing. Back over to the corner once again for Whittem. Whittem, a bounce pass. That one's almost picked off by Reinhardt. Instead it goes out of bounds. That'll stop the clock with 2:01 to play here in this fourth quarter. Andy Green checks back into the game for the Lady Knights. And Triad into the paint. A whistle. Looked for a minute. I thought he was going to call a travel, and then they're going to call a foul instead. And this one is going to go on Gilmore. That'll be her third. Second team foul. That's only the second foul here in the second half. Collinsville's only got 5 this whole game. At the free throw line, missing that one is Hartoin. Hartoin had 3 makes during the year.
So far.
Mm-hmm. Scheller back in, Reinhardt to the bench. Hartoin makes the second one. That is only the, 5th free throw in this game by both teams combined. And young lady from Triad had her hands on the ball, but her feet were out of bounds, so Collinsville will get that ball. 1:53 to go, and inbound pass comes in to Jansen. I'm like, she's all over her.
Yeah, she's riding her hip. Put a saddle on her at this point.
Yeah, there you go. They called that a hold, by the way.
Isn't that football?
Yeah.
I don't know. Did we change some rules?
I don't know. They don't call hip checks in basketball either, do they?
Well, not on purpose.
Yeah. Here's Guerrero. As Triad putting all kinds of pressure on the backcourt, and a timeout called by head coach Colin Moore as he saw that things weren't going his way. So a good time for a timeout. A 60-second timeout, so we will take a timeout just about that long as well on the Kahok Sports Network. Got vinyl? Rich's Record Emporium in Uptown Collinsville can take care of all of your vinyl needs and more. You can peruse through thousands of records, from country to hard-to-find jazz, and classic rock is always in stock at Rich's Record Emporium. Used vinyl, new vinyl, and hard-to-find vinyl. Don't forget to check out the audio room at Rich's, where you can check out the latest in audio gear, from new top-of-the-line speakers to turntables and receivers, plus all of the accessories. Rich's has t-shirts, record cleaners, turntable needles, wall art, and so much more. If you can't find what you're looking for at Rich's, they will do their best to find it for you. Don't forget to mention seeing this ad on the Kahok Sports Network for a 10% discount at checkout. Rich's Record Emporium, 131 West Main Street in Collinsville, or call 618-795-1333 or online at richesrecordemporium.com. Kahok's inbound, throw it across the line to Guerrero, uncontested all the way to the basket for 2.
That's big. That's a good, solid play, and that 2 points will make a big difference.
10-point lead with 90 seconds to play here in this fourth quarter. Triad keeps it around the outside of the perimeter once again. They'll launch a 3-point shot over Jenna Scheller's head. And that one hit the mark by Hildebrand. And now a whistle and a foul coming up against Triad. That'll be against Maddie Hunt. That is her second. 4th team foul. And Collinsville will inbound in front of the Triad bench. It'll be Katie Bardwell with the inbounding honors. All the way into the front court for Guerrero. She'll race, dump it off for Gilmore. Gilmore throws it over the basket. She rushed that one too much when she had plenty of time to take care of it. Here is Whittem. And Whittem misses. A whistle afterwards. And Collinsville once again will have the ball on the inbound.
Coach Moore's having a conversation with Talisha about just taking her time and being patient there. That's a point of learning as a sophomore.
Loose ball. Picked up by Triad. She slid across the floor, which usually counts as a travel. There's a ball that's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be off of a Collinsville player, and that'll stop the clock with 55 seconds to go. Collinsville with a 7-point lead.
Just got to take care of the ball here.
Into the corner it goes, and now just outside of the lane. And that young lady had that ball knocked out of her hands by Scheller as she worked her way around Jenna. Tried to do a Kareem Abdul-Jabbar hook shot there.
I think from her hip.
Yeah. Old sky hook.
That team foul can't be right, is it?
I don't know.
We've only got 2.
That's a turnover.
There you go. Knocked it loose there.
Here comes Megan Jansen. She'll settle up over on the wing. Back out front for Bardwell to Guerrero. Guerrero gets touched from behind by Green. That'll be her 3rd foul. And everybody's got fouls to give, that's for sure. Only 33 seconds left. Bardwell inbounds to Scheller. Scheller back to Bardwell. Into the corner for Guerrero. Back to Bardwell, and Bardwell tips the ball over. Trying to tip it to Scheller, but that ends up being a turnover. And another 3-point rainbow shot from Triad. And no good. Rebound belongs to Triad. They put it back up. This rebound goes out of bounds with 13.7 seconds to play here in this 4th quarter. Inbound pass for Triad. Bounces it in. And in the perimeter, that's a carry. Knocked that one out of there. Scheller did, but it knocked it right to a Triad player. Collinsville gets the rebound, and they'll just have to hold on and win this game. And they'll do so with a 50-43 final as Collinsville wins game number 7 on the year and game number 6 in a row. And the Kahawks will be happy about that win, considering that if they would have hit any of those 3-point shots that they missed, this game would have been totally different.
Absolutely, and that's honestly that's the difference in the game. They made 10-ish, and we made 1.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and sometimes that's just the way it happens. Wins aren't always pretty, but it's a W, and you'll take it.
That's right. All right, Coach Billy, thank you very much. We appreciate you hanging out with us, and we will see you down the road a piece.
I look forward to it.
All right, that is former Lady Kahawk head coach Lori Billy, and we appreciate her being with us here on the Kahawk Sports Network as we are now into post-game show time, which comes your way next on the Kahawk Sports Network.
Hi, Purple and White fans. This is Dan Mode, class of 1989. I'm with New American Funding. Myself and New American Funding are proud sponsors of Kahawk Athletics. As we have great coaches at CHS on all the courts, fields, and tracks, we like to coach you through the home buying process and refinance process. If there's ever anything we can do, I can be reached at 618-973-5343 or www.danmodeloans.com. Let's support our student athletes at CHS. They deserve the best. Thank you for your time, and go Kahawks.
Just because we're adults doesn't mean we don't have toys, am I right? If your adult toys consist of boats, campers, or RVs, then you need to call the GASA storage team of professionals. Winter weather in the Midwest can be quite harsh, and finding a place to properly store those expensive toys for winter can be just as rough as a Midwest winter. That's where the GASA storage team comes in, with outdoor self-storage and covered storage for your toys. They even have tractor-trailer parking. Conveniently located at Horseshoe Lake Road and 111 in Pontoon Beach. GASA Storage, for the safe storage of all of your toys. Contact the GASA Storage team, gasastorage@gmail.com, or call today, GASA Storage Team, 618-797-6100.
All Pro Tees in Caseyville is your place for custom apparel and has been for over 20 years now. Why? All Pro Tees can handle any size project, big or small, and they specialize in large group orders. At All Pro Tees, quality is number one on their list of priorities, as is evident by their excellent customer service. Did we mention All Pro Tees has over 20 years of experience? They can even help with fundraisers and event merchandising for your group. So for all of your apparel needs, for civic groups, sports teams, business outings, or even a family reunion, your apparel needs stop at All Pro Tees. All Pro Tees in Caseyville, right across the street from Kahok Stadium. Online at allprotees.com or on Facebook at All Pro Tees. Or call All Pro Tees at 344-2200.
Your home is where you feel happy, safe, and secure. So if you see signs of foundation problems like cracks or uneven floors, worrying is natural, and getting it fixed is crucial. Woods Basement Systems understands. We've been solving foundation worries since 1986. Woods experts have the training and equipment to make permanent repairs. So stop worrying, because with Woods, it's fixed forever. Foundation problems don't get better with time, they get better with Woods, the all things basement-y experts. Call or go to woodsbasementsystems.com today.
The Collinsville Education Association is a proud supporter of KHawkSports.com and the Kahok Sports Network. The CEA is your partner as they work to ensure quality education for our children. The CEA advocates excellence and equity in public education and represent over 400 educators in 11 schools in both Madison and St. Clair counties. For more information, you can visit the Collinsville Education Association's Facebook page or the CEA's website at collinsvillecea.org.
Hello, everybody. This is Mike Ogle with Ogle Auctions, and we hope you are enjoying tonight's game, and go K-Hawks. Hey, check us out. Every Sunday night, we have an online auction at www.ogleauctions.com. Everything from grandma's china to grandma's motorcycle helmet, it's all here at Ogle Auctions every Sunday night at 7 p.m. Check us out, and we will see you soon.
And once again, we welcome you back to Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium. Lady Kahawks win this one tonight, 50-43. And Collinsville now 7-3 on the year, and they have won their 6th game in a row. And joining us now is Collinsville senior Jenna Scheller. How are you, dear?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good. Congratulations on the big win. We were rooting for you to get one more bucket because that would have been your career high in a game.
Really?
Yeah, you got 20. You needed 22 or 21 even.
Oh, my gosh.
I know. You didn't know that, did you?
I did not.
All right. So tell me about your aspect of watching this game. What was so tough about the Triad Lady Knights?
They were a really good shooting team, and they made a lot of shots in our face. It didn't really matter if we were out on them or pulled back. They were making a lot of their shots, and it was not the same for us. We were not making as many, so we had to readjust, but we did pretty good readjusting.
I think they made 9 2-point shots, and they made 9 3-point shots.
Yeah.
They were raining threes left and right on you guys. Was that kind of the plan, is to keep them outside and make them shoot threes?
No.
What was the plan?
Trying to make them drive, but we weren't getting back and help side as well as we were hoping. So our plan kind of crumbled up, but we worked around it.
Yeah, all right. So tell me, what is it about these girls and these 3-point shots that make them, I don't know, man. It was just like, I don't think I've ever seen one team take that many 3-point shots in the game. They are 9 for 29 from beyond the 3-point stripe.
Yeah. We are really big in the middle, so they probably just thought they had to shoot, and it worked pretty good for them for the most part, but we figured out that we just have to get out on them. We can let them drive and hope we can help, but we just have to stay out as far as we can.
You girls on the Collinsville team, it seems like your goal is to feed you and young Miss Gilmore in the paint for low post shots.
Yeah, we hope to bring it inside, and even if we're not open, the pass back out normally works pretty well, so our 3-point would be open.
Yeah? What are the Christmas plans you got?
MICDS basketball tournament.
All right, well, there you go. Have you done with your Christmas shopping? Shopping done?
For my friends. I haven't quite got to my family Christmas shopping yet.
You know what? Family's always tough, isn't it?
It is hard. I'm with them all the time. I don't know what else they need.
I know. See, I'm the same way there. I'm like, it's easier to buy my friends gifts because I know their likes and dislikes.
Yeah.
I should know my family's as well.
Yeah.
But because I do it every year for my family, I kind of know what I've already gotten them. I'm like, I can't get them the same thing again.
Exactly. It's hard.
Yeah, it is. Thank you for the visit, dear. We certainly appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
And a senior Jenna Scheller, who ended up with 20 points tonight. She was the high scorer and just needed one more point or another bucket, and she would have set her career high only one off tying your career high for 20. See, I knew that was 20. Got Zach Roseman over there feeding me all this information, so that's why I'm looking at it like that. Thank you very much, dear. All right, so after Jenna Scheller, Ella Guerrero had 9 points. Megan Jansen with 13. Talisha Gilmore with 6. And Lily Carlisle with 2 points. For Triad, they were led by Savannah Hildebrand's 9 points. 8 points each for Erica Boyce, Maddie Hunt, and Sam Hartoin. And then you had 4 points for McKenna Whittam. And then 3 points each for Delaney Hess and Andy Green. Collinsville out-rebounded Triad in this one, 19-14. Kahawks turned the ball over 14 times. Triad turned the ball over 18 times. From the free throw lines, not a lot going on there. Collinsville 1 for 3 and Triad 2 for 3. And from the three-point stripe, Collinsville hit the 1 shot out of 10 tries. Triad, we told you already, hit 9 out of 29. That is going to do it for us here tonight. We're back here tomorrow, same place, same time. But we got boys basketball as they take on Granite City. We'll be on the air around 7:15 with the pregame show. Big thank you to Colin Moore joining us on the pregame show tonight. Big thank you to Jenna Scheller joining us on the postgame show. And my thanks always to former Lady Kahok head basketball coach Lori Billy for joining us on the other microphone. And a big thanks to Zach Roseman, who gives me the stats I can use and the halftime scores as well. My name is Todd Duke, and until tomorrow evening, everyone, have a fantastic rest of your evening.